Alright. Refresh your pages, bros. Refresh. No, it'll be all wonky otherwise. Let me post this back in the Discord in case anybody missed that but want to show up for anything else. Doing Kimmler for a bit. Alright. But since it's just me again, I am happy now to focus on you guys and answer any lore questions you might have, or just shoot the shit, or whatever it is you kiddos do. People. Thanks, Gigaslayer. I'm glad you liked it. Holy crap, did everybody seriously leave? Well, we'll see if people come back. We went from like 150 viewers to like 8. Do I have any fun facts? I have lots of fun facts. Do you have like a ballpark topic? Alright, luckily I already have a Kimmler campaign that we started, so we can just continue that. I started it during the takeover stream I did on Twitch. Oh, you had to leave and come back? Okay. Would I recommend playing Belegar? Oh, how would I recommend it? So I have Tomato. What I do with Belegar is I take over his starting province, then I take, or I usually raise the forest goblin, whatever that forest goblin faction is, the black spiders or whoever they are. I kill them, then I go and take Barak Var, because it's usually fallen to greenskins by that point. So I take Barak Var, and then from there I immediately launch towards Karak 8 Peaks and conquer it. So my goal is usually to have Karak 8 Peaks by like turn 50 at the latest. It just depends. The Black Venom tribe. Yeah, thank you. Alright, what the hell was I doing? Okay, so we had a rebellion to deal with. Castle Artois was under attack. Okay, generally things are looking rough. Oh, right. Kimmler ran off to go do his quest battle, which we succeeded, and we got the Chaos Tomb Blade. Great. And my vampire, who the Twitch stream demanded be named 7-Eleven Night Clerk. I won't change it. I'll just leave it.
Who shall we destroy?
Oh, my lord. Boop. This is on very hard. Killing Skarsnik's also good, if you want to. Sweet mother of two. Ooh, yeah. Let's get... Oh, wait. I think... Is Wildheart better? It's 29 seconds as opposed to 25, yeah.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Yeah, this guy's job is just to stand around here and keep things under control, vaguely. Oh, I guess we could send him to squash this other rebellion. That'd probably be wise. How are we all doing today, chat? I'm looking forward to when Greenskins get their update. I don't know if Empire or Greenskins is next, but I'm looking forward to either of them. I think both their campaigns are super boring right now. You suck too much to do this campaign.
Use the tomb breath now.
It's not that hard of a campaign. You just gotta play defensively. How much would I be willing to play to see the Great White Dwarf, the White Dwarf fight the Great White Lizard in a pool filled with Great White Sharks? I'd probably pay good money for that. It'd have to be a pretty shallow pool for it to be even remotely fair for Grombrindal. Bretonnia has united against us. What a bunch of jerks. I've already got Crow maxed out. Oh, you were talking to somebody else. Okay. Win 2 battles against the Empire. Okay. To get my Cloak of Mists and Shadows. And we've got our bonus White King here. Alright, so we want to hustle to about here. So that I can enter Channeling Stance. And, oops, not Raiding Stance. Channeling. Wait, how much do I get from raiding here? 34. Eh. We'll enter Channeling Stance so we can heal at least a little bit. As we're about to pass through Athel Loren, as this will be very dangerous. Because if Athel Loren decides to attack me, it's potentially going to hurt a lot. Steal me tech, bro.
Never.
You hate fighting Wood Elves in campaign? You should. They're a very nasty faction. They're very consolidated, which makes them very strong. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, you know what? I think we need to combine all of that. And then raise some good undead. Wow, that puts me in negative already. Zombies are free, right? Skeletons are free, zombies are free, corpse carts are not free. Well, I kind of like the double corpse carts. Ooh, so many decisions. Let's get rid of this direwolf unit. There we go. Facing another imminent rebellion? Where? Oh, here again.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Can I reach him?
Bats and wolves gather.
Looks like I can. If I could kill them and get inside the castle, that would be swell. Okay, good. Let's kill them. Murder captives. So that my army has a leadership bonus. Oh, there we go. And then max rank Nehekara's noble blood. So I've got upgrade. I've got a lot of buffs going for me there. And then we're gonna run inside and hide. This is my castle. You're not welcome here. If I put you on the nightmare, you're just gonna cost more. Let's give you Dance Macabre.
Everything dies.
Alright, and Kemmler, your job is to get your butt over here as quickly as possible. You know what, this is barely healing us. Let's just move up to the very edge of the forest. If I go into the forest, I'm going to suffer attrition, which is going to do a ton of damage. Good morning from South Africa. Good morning, Peter. Undeath Ascendant. Yep. Raid Stance only has half speed on the first turn. Raid Stance will slow down your movement overall. But it consumes 50% of your... Well, it'll consume all your movement, really. The turn you activate it. But it will still slow you down. Like, you don't move at 100% speed in Raid Stance. No, Turn, I'm glad you're enjoying Mordheim. Mordheim's a great video game. I had a lot of fun with Mordheim. I really wish it was still being supported. So, yeah, Wood Elves ignore Athel Loren attrition, but if you take over the Oak of Ages, if you manage to conquer the Oak of Ages, it'll also allow you to ignore Ethelor and attrition. Alright, we're just gonna march. We're just gonna run through Ethelor real quick. We're just gonna whip on through. There we go. Nice and safe. We're just gonna beeline our way up here to see if we can deal with Lewin. Because obviously that is an issue. Let's see if we can summon our Beastmen allies to assist us. You're not at war with Bretonnia? What the fudge, Kazrak?
Greetings, brothers. What does my
No, not you, you nerd. You. Come on, you join my war, I join your war. Ugh, God, so annoying. One of the things I really wish was an option for diplomacy in this game is I wish I could be like, hey, here's this thing I want. What would it cost me? Like, what would it take for you to do what I want? Like, I wish that was a thing. Let's combine these zombies because they're going to be kind of useless separate. Can I combine corpse cards? No, I can't. I got hopeful there for a moment. Alright, steel tech. Failure? Come on, dude. You're like supposed to be amazing at that. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Could Gorok beat Nakai in a fight? Doubtful. Nakai basically has all the same things going for him that Gorok does, and Nakai's just bigger. And is also kind of a forest spirit. Eye of Toronto, if you conquer the Oak of Ages, it does create some problems for the Wood Elves, yeah. I don't know exactly what it does, but it does cause problems to them. It causes them faction-wide debuffs, because the Oak of Ages gives them faction-wide buffs. Yeah, the diplomacy is a little bare bones. Do I know of a bug in the quest of Lokir Felheart? No? Why do you ask? I mean, Italian Spartacus was asking me about some Lokir Felheart stuff earlier today, but he wouldn't tell me why, because he was clearly making a video on it, which is totally understandable. Like, that's fine. So I don't know if there's like a problem people are running into or not. But no, I have not experienced any bugs with Lokir Felheart. But I also haven't played him in the live build. I only played him in the media build. Okay, we got a haul butt back here. It's gonna be annoying if he... Well, it's not that huge of a deal if he kills our Necrarch, but it will be kind of annoying. Man, I really wanted to stop and kill Orion. We just don't have time. We have to get back. RNS's Trident quest is broken for me. Adam, are you getting the bug where you accomplish the first step and then the second step never happens? Like, it tells you to move a character to Sarcosa and you do that and it's like, great job, and then it just never advances. Doesn't it seem like evil factions overwhelm the old world now, Sotek? No. I mean, there are a lot of evil playable factions, which may give that impression, but there's a ton of good guy factions. And there's only going to be more soon. Yeah, you believe so? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I had that bug as well. I had that bug in my RNS Assault Spite. I did a live stream when media copies went out with RNS, and I was never able to get her quest item. During the second mission about killing 1,000 people during battle, after that appear, the final thing for his quest is not. Oh. I don't know, Gerard. I didn't get that bug. I'll have to play through his campaign again, see if I get it. Did they say what factions are coming? No, I have Tomato. I'm just hoping that at the very least we'll get Empire troops in a new place. Risen Champions. Okay, +2 recruitment ranks for skeletons and zombies. That's swell. Alright, we're just going to keep hauling butt. Kimmler here. Let's see, we're not making enough money to really do anything, so I'm going to send this Necromancer back to Blackstone Post, because he has the boost income trait. So he's going to be boosting our income and home sweet home. Meanwhile, we are under attack by so many Bretonnians. If Kimmler can get there, I can beat them. But that's still a long way to go. We just gotta keep hustling. Thick rebar. I mean, the Moondial quest is a huge pain in the ass. I mean, most of the legendary lord quests for the Vampire Coast require you to be very high up level wise. Let's give the charge standard to the Black Knights. Oh, he's only attacking with a single army. Okay, I think we can win this. I mean, it is Lewin, and he does have some nasty items, but I do have a ton of magic. Bring it on, you French bastard! I have Tomato. I have no doubt we're getting Ogres. I think Ogres are going to be a release faction for Game 3. Do I think the Skaven may get the Pyrocoke mechanics? I sure hope so, Andrew. I sure hope so.
Vampire Lord.
Oh, God. Ugh. Sorry, I needed to take some, I needed to take a med. Ugh, disgusting one at that. Alright. Normally zombies are not good for defending on walls, but my zombies do have the Ravenous Dead, which gives them, oh, the garrison zombies don't, only mine do. Okay. Well, still, they should be useful enough in that spot. Where is Lewin? There he is. He's way back there, and he's on a horse, so he has to come into the gate. But there's a damsel over here. Is she on foot? Yes. Okay. So I will have our Wondrous Lord hold here, and Necromancer will hold back here. Corpse Carts, I want one of you over here providing buffs, and I want the other one of you over here providing buffs. And then Bats, be ready to reinforce, probably on this side. And Knights, be ready to countercharge. Oh, this is a big city. Oh yeah, if you're playing a Noctilus campaign, just ignore Calidor. I don't even bother with them. Like, kill the starting army, and make sure you have a... You want to make sure you have at least some kind of garrison defending Calidor, but other than that... Or defending the Maelstrom from Calidor, but other than that, you can just ignore them. It's not worth it. Like, Tyrion will wipe them out usually pretty quick. Or confederate with them. They're not worth fighting. Alright, Bats, let's back up so the archers aren't able to shoot at us too easily. Which gate are you going for there, Lewin? Coming for this gate? Alright, so let's move our spearmen over to here so we have 2 layers of spears. We'll move our Black Knights over here as well.
Yes.
And I would start Spirit Leeching Lewin, but he already has regen, doesn't he? Wait, Blessing of the Lady, Lion Shield, Immune to Psych. No, he does have a very annoying 10% ward save. I don't even have the hunger yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go down on the ground. I don't really want to be on the wall just yet. Alright, well, let's start Spirit Legion him then. As long as his Lion Shield isn't active. Oh my god, dude, get off the wall. Oh, it started. Okay. Fats, shall we? Alright, let's deal with the enemy spellcaster first. First and foremost. I'm gonna heal myself is actually what I'm gonna do first and foremost. Then I'll start Spirit Legion her. Well, just stand there and kill them. Okay, nobody's coming up this side of the wall, so I want y'all down here on the ground. Actually, you can come over this way. You go over here. I'm like already out of magic somehow. How is 8 plus 6 equal like 30? Whatever. See, here we've got a lot of passive regeneration thanks to Master of the Dead. And Vigor Mortis is doing an excellent job, just providing lots of boofs. Good, good, good.
I thirst.
Another Spirit Leech.
Beast. I invoke the Black Tongue. Nurgas, Talis, Harimus, Tauzo, Bullshit.
That was a very long-winded whatever he just said. Serpent and the Rat better come before 3K? Oh, hon. Adam, I don't know how to break it to you, man, but the odds of that happening are about 1 in 100. I do not think they're gonna want to do a simultaneous release of 40K and Fantasy, or 40K and Fantasy, of 3 Kingdoms and Fantasy, and 3 Kingdoms is gonna take center stage, unfortunately. Come help kill all these annoying halberds.
Attack.
Activate my spell shield. And let's summon a group of zombies to help me out here. Things are not going super well. It's okay, they're not going super badly either. Ow, that was very rude. Oh, please somebody kill her. Come on, Skelebros, I believe in you. 64 health is not enough for me to want to use a Spirit Leech. 39, are you serious? Just get back here. I'll Spirit Leecher. Oh wait, no I won't. Bats, come here. Just keep regenerating, my sweet babies. Bats, go kill that chick. Zombies, get up here. What are you doing? Come on. Daddy needs you on the walls. The whole reason I brought you guys. Let's do this, and we're just gonna save our magic for when these doors inevitably bust open. Yeah, go kill her. She has 10 health left. One of you bats just knock her, just rip her face off. Beautifully done. Couldn't have done it better myself. Daddy's proud. Now let's go help out with this whole affair. Alright, you two, let's fall back to the center square. Thankfully, the Necromancer, or the Necrarch, is pushing things in our favor on this front. Save them magic for the moment. Come on, Corpse Cart, put a little hustle in that bustle.
It is time.
I do have a purple sun, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get super great value out of it. Well, maybe I will if I fall back.
Everywhere is death. No.
How close is this gate to busting? Not quite close enough yet. Fall back! All you nerds. Zombies will leave behind. Bats, you're with me. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that corpse card out. Oh, hello. Bill shouldn't be back here. Hey, come run these nerds down.
Yes.
And we'll try and get it out here. I don't think it's going to make it. Alright, all of you guys fall back to the center square. Especially Skelebros. Oh shoot, gates are open. Let's move, people! As long as one of the corpse carts makes it. Alright, let's be careful here. Alright, knights. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna make it that far. I think we're gonna have to hold here.
The living will join us.
Spears brace! Oh gosh. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yes, awake, minions.
Where's that fucking necromancer? There he is.
With haste.
Kinda need you on the front lines here, bro. I gotta focus my efforts here on Lewin. Please die. Like, I got enough juice in me for, like, a purple sun, but I really don't want to use it unless I absolutely have to.
The dead
Okay,
are
that's
mine.
good. Yeah, just park right there. This be a nice supporting
Life is a
influence.
phase.
Vampire Lord.
Oh boy. No, 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 no. You're not getting through to me that easily. How much better is Kimmler now compared to how he was in game 1? Infinitely better. He didn't even have frickin' Krell in game 1. Are you kidding? He was an absolute joke in game 1. Oh my god, look at all those archers. Actually, wait, no, no. You come do this. You go do this. Die, Lewin!
Necromancer.
Go. I will handle things here. Master of the Dead should be hitting all these boys. Yep.
What with haste?
We're just gonna keep summoning skeletons over here to hold them up. Good work. Now, kill all the archers. They must not be allowed too far inside.
Vampire Lord.
They can shoot my Necrarch all day. I'm totally cool with that.
North and after.
Kill them!
You serve me.
Weaken them for Kimmler, if nothing else.
Vampire Lord.
Lewin must die. Or at least be mortally wounded. Do I think Nagash will happen in Game 3? It's looking that way. I can't say for sure, you know, obviously. But it's certainly looking very supportive of that particular storyline. God, it really sucks we weren't able to make it to the square. I'm already on the clock. I feel very, very certain we're going to lose this settlement, but we're not going to lose it without a fight at least. Oh shit! Fort safe!
It is time.
It shall be.
Son of a gun. How slow is my magic coming in? 1 per 10? Oh gosh, okay, I'd rather have... I would much rather have skeleton guardians than, Oh my god, dude, stay up for like a second, please. Ugh. Much rather would have skeleton guardians than trying to save up for a spirit leech while I fight Lewin to the death here.
My lord.
Yes, awake, minions.
Yeah, we're definitely going to lose this settlement, but we will at least take a lot of casualties. We'll drag as many down into the dirt with us as we can.
My lord.
Oh, I'm out of magic. The good news is, though, this character is immortal. I'm going to change his name when I bring him back. Who's the Stromfels person I heard about in the Vampire Coast DLC? If Lord Croc was added to the game, how would... Okay, Dreadnoughtless, I'll answer that in a minute. So Stromfels is the god... He's kind of like the angry god of the seas. Stromfels is the god of sharks and storms, and he's the god of everything that's very unpleasant at sea, and he is kind of like a underground god. Like he's on par with the chaos gods as far as like distaste goes. A lot of people don't like Stromfels. He's not a dignified or civilized god. He's a god that barbarians and pirates worship. And he's generally just a jerk. Manon hates him. They hate each other. You can't raise dead from sieges. I think you can. I don't know. We'll see what the body count looks like outside of this place. I've killed a lot of people around here. Given the Lizardman's Vortex victory cutscene, do you think a good number... Do you foresee a good number of Skaven-related change or additions? What does that have to do with the Lizardman Vortex victory cutscene? Oh, he took the Iron Curse icon? That's fine. I could not care less about that. Well, we know where Kimmler's going. In the trailer, Song for the Coast, who's the mighty they sing about? They're singing about Aminar.
Say what you must.
The Merworm.
But know you play a dangerous game, and I am no pawn.
What do you want, nerds? Peace treaty? Sure. I don't remember why I went to war with you in the first place. Anyway, so Lord Croak, if Lord Croak were to be implemented into the game, which is hard to imagine, but it could be done, my conditions would be that A, he'd be unbreakable, because that's his whole spiel, is that he's an unbreakable character. 2, he would need to be, like, I would want him to have his unique spell, and only his unique spell. So, his unique gimmick in tabletop is that Lord Croak has one spell called the Deliverance of Itza. Yeah, I guess I'll get some more regular skeletons. Well, at least we're making money now. Well, we have to wait a few turns until this dude's back alive, which I'm going to rename him when he comes back to life because I'm too much of a nerd. So I'd want him to be unbreakable. I'd want him to have a banner in single-player campaign that would allow him to upgrade his starting unit of Temple Guard to be his personal unit of Temple Guard, because in tabletop he would automatically upgrade any unit of Temple Guard he joined to be his Temple Guard, who are also unbreakable. I would want him to have his Deliverance of Itza spell, which is a spell that you can overcast. It has 3 versions, and it like a basic, overcast, and super overcast. And basically, his spell is just a nuke. Like, literally just a bomb goes off from where he's standing. And it just does a ton of damage to everyone within a certain distance. So it just goes poof, and hurts all of his enemies. And it does more damage against demons and forest spirits, though I doubt they'll add that in. I don't know if it's possible that I do not need a second White King. Thank you. I can recruit them if I need them, so thank you, but no thank you. As I was saying, though, so I would very much like to see a
Let us make doom.
that, and what turn is it? This is turn 43 for Kimmler.
Raise them.
So he Dark Conduits himself? Yes, but it doesn't debuff him. That's your garrison? You're lucky that I have to build a siege
Kill them,
engine.
my children.
Hopefully, Lewin will come back so I can just murder him. So, like, Swiftness of Itzel? No, more like, what's a good example? I'm trying to think of a good explosion that this game has. More like, more like the explosion from Comet of Cassandra, but the more he overcasts it, the bigger the area of effect is, and it just centers on him. That's kind of more appropriate. No, I have tomato. I did not kill Lewin in that fight. Lewin managed to get to my sorcerer before I had enough magic to kill him. A non-suiciding bloated corpse? Yeah, like that. And then the last thing I would give him is his magical item, his death mask.
My skull cackles in my ear. It tells me
What's up, Skarsnik? You want a military alliance? How much do you want a military? Not that much. Not yet. Skarsnik's a little unreliable. Am I going to rename? I generally don't like to rename settlements. Oh, there's Lewin. That's not something I really do. If someone, like, I have a system where if somebody wants a lord or character, or if anybody wants a character or a settlement renamed, we kind of do this stupid thing where it's like, if you do like a $5 donation, I will acquiesce to someone's request. But generally, I like to keep things lore appropriate if it's my choice, because I'm just a nerd like that. Alright, so the Bretonnians have attacked us, which means that the AI is going to automatically default to coming at me. So we're just going to set up a nice defensive position and slap this baby on fast forward and let him come at us. And we're just going to absolutely decimate him. We've got our Cavalry Legion, led by our White King. Oh yeah, we renamed our Art King. Somebody asked to have the White King renamed to Arthas Menethil, so we got Arthas there. Then we've got good old Kimmler with his Grave Guard. And I have the Chaos Tombblade now, which means I can actually fight in melee, which is fantastic news. So we actually want them a little bit more condensed, so they can all receive the buffs from that. And then we've got our backup. We've got Poison Skeletons over here, regular skeletons over here, and some backup. Actually, we'll put the Cairn Wraith Bodyguard with Kimmler. And then this skeleton unit we will just put over here. Hex Wraiths. Hex Wraiths I will hide back here along with our Direwolves to chase down any peasant archer units. Is this Lewin? Or is this somebody else? No, this is Gustav. Okay, Lewin's coming from that way. And we need to alter our direction just a bit. Didn't Kroak basically say F you to death? Essentially, yeah. When Kroak died, his body died, but his spirit refused to leave this world. So his spirit just sort of hangs around like a homeless dude. It just sort of floats around his body. Is Nakai a lizardman? Yes, Nakai is a Kroxigor. A really, really big Kroxigor. I would be very surprised if if Nakai got added. I would love to see a nod to him, but I would be very pleasantly surprised if he was actually added into the game. As cool as that would be. All right, this fool is just charging right up the hill at us, so we're gonna meet him. We're nothing if not polite. Cav, if you'll follow us down, we're just gonna plow into this idiot since we've got the uphill advantage.
See my sepulchral art.
Here, catch.
Ah, even Grell would be impressed.
Knights, go do your jobs. Arthas, I have a special job for you. If I could have another Chaos Special Lord, who would I pick? Probably my next favorite Lord that we're missing would be Festus the Leech Lord.
It is his will.
Krell's up. Let's start throwing down all the sexy buffs. Staff of Damnation.
Skull stuff. I know what I do.
Let's fart out just a big fat curse of years here so he's not able to do any damage to us. Oof, that Awakening in the Wood really hurt, actually. Oh yeah, I should be fighting. I have the Chaos Twin Blade. Charge! There you are. Who killed that wizard? I think they've got that under control. That's poison and spears. Oh, they must have lost sight of them. Idiots. Heroic killing blow. That'll make him just absolutely start tearing people apart.
Mighty champion.
Krell, kill the dude. The big one. The annoying one. See if I can shoot out a fireball here real quick. There we go. Beautiful. Even killed a horse behind her.
Great slaughter.
I almost used Wind of Death. I should have used it earlier now that I think about it, but too late now.
Even Krell would be impressed.
Alright. We've almost broken this army. And once they're all wrapped up, Krell, go make yourself useful, dude. Come on. Lewin is coming. Alright, let's fall back.
At once. Heinrich Kemper. Quiet, skull stuff. I know.
Back up the hill. We'll leave Krell behind. A couple units may need to stay behind to deal with pursuers, annoying pursuers.
I run.
Summon some zombies to keep things busy. Where the hell is everybody going? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, there's fine. Ooh, White King's taking a bit of a beating.
I am back.
Nothing a little healing can't fix.
Darkest magic.
Maybe a
to
fat
me.
curse of years here.
For my master.
Staff of the Damned on Kimmler, Krell.
Death magic.
Alright, now that you're all relatively back in position, where are all my knights? Good. Once y'all coming around the back,
Atrophy and
I'm gonna go kill Lewin. Forward! Care rates with me! Oh good, he's surrounded by Graveguard. This is excellent. Let's overcast Van Hal's Dance Macabre.
even Krell would be impressed.
Chase them down, kill them all. Knights, I want y'all taking out all the archers. What the hell's Krell?
Yes, Lichemaster.
Oh, there you are.
Mortal
Get that damn
shall
bird.
die.
We are overwhelming.
Kemper.
Coward! Meh.
Darkest magic to me.
Missed. Pull you back a bit. Alright. Knights, go chase all these fleeing units.
All is
Don't kill her, Krill. Chick's annoying. Alright, he's gonna get away for now. We'll be back for him. You lot, to me. Knights, keep up the pursuits.
Tremble, mortals.
Bro, you're so slow. Come on, man. 126. Get my other White King over here. Where am I? Fighting Lewin. Let's get off another Van Hal's Dancing Cobb. Staff of Damnation over here, which gives 44 melee attack. Do this. We can't throw down some nonsense here. I'm sure Korn would approve. You, don't get that stupid damsel. You're on a horse, so I don't want any excuses from you. Alright, Krill's fighting Lewin. He's at max power, so this should be a pretty easy engagement for him. Especially if I cheat and slap Krill or Lewin here with Curse of Years. Which will slow him down considerably. There you go, my boys. Kill all the archers.
The lady's blessing is lost. Tremble before me.
Come. The healing.
Lord of Undead. All is chaos.
Kill the king! If the king dies, the rest will break. Come on. Kill him. Kill him for me.
Mighty champion.
How's this fight still going? Yeah, I'll hand it to Lewin. He's tough.
Fear the two. Fight, lads! It's the only way. Even Krell would be impressed.
Mighty Krell. Krell. The gods will.
I'm completely forsaking the rest of this fight just watching this. He's been at like 300 health now forever. Ah, there he goes.
I am the Lichemaster.
Alright, the king is dead. Excellent. And Krell is just on death's door.
Legions to me. Quiet, Skullstar. I know what I do.
That's right. Flee, little birdies, flee. Hey Sotek, how many legendary lords do the Chaos Dwarves have? I can think of at least 3. It would not. If my hands were pressed to a fire, I could probably come up with 2 or 3 more. There's a fair amount. Dreadnoughtless, they might put him in. I mean, he was technically added in Age of Sigmar, but he was literally added in, like, right at the start. Or or right at the end of Warhammer Fantasy. Like, and he's not really a pivotal character? No, not Drazoath the Ashen. The bull is oh gosh, Turn finds his name super funny. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Kingslayer. Crap, what is his name? Shartor the Executioner, that's right. Yep, Shartor. Have I forgotten about my Hex Race and Direwolves? Yes. Yes. Perhaps. We're gonna need a recruiting surplus.
Obliterate.
Good, 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 good. Okay. Let's get me Dark Pact and Magical Animus.
Commit.
And then how about you get the hell out of my castle? Yeah? Okay.
Destroy them.
Devils of Schwarzhofen. Oh no, that other one's for my Skull Staff. Okay. Alright, so King Marbad fought alongside Sigmar himself in the Great Wars. He saw the birth of the Empire. He fell in battle against a greenskin horde, sacrificing himself to save the man who would unite the tribes of men into the Empire. Excuse me. Such greatness of spirit is a noble thing for most men, but to Kimmler it represents only a potential source of power waiting to be tapped. The tomb will doubtless contain vestiges of Marbad's spirit, and Kimmler intends to bend this to his own purposes. Texts looted from the Empire's scriptoriums indicate a location somewhere in Midland. The exact site remains a secret. Almost certainly to deter the activities of fiends such as Kimmler. He dispatches an agent to search Midland for further sites. We want Walking Dead. And you get Foe Seeker. What if Fran's got a text-to-speak scribe? Dude, Eric the Red was thinking about doing something similar to that. I really want him to. I would be very, very happy if he would go through with that. Let's go ahead and update Blackstone Post to max level. It's expensive, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Alright, and then this place, we need more Chaos Corruption. Chaos Corruption. Undead Corruption. Vampiric Corruption. There we go. Do we think? Do I think we'll get the Lores of Chaos in Game 3? Yes. Almost certainly. Yeah, Hell Cannons are purely Chaos Dwarf creations. That's why even in this game, if you play the Warriors of Chaos and you take a Hell Cannon, you'll notice it has a Chaos Dwarf crew. There are already Chaos Dwarves in Total War Warhammer. They're just only crewing the Hell Cannons. You just got a notification for the co-op stream? That is disappointing. YouTube being its usual ridiculous self. Alright, so let's pop into Midland real quick to advance this quest, and skadoosh. Alright, Kimmler receives word of a likely location for Marbad's tomb in southern Midland. On the fringes of the forest lies a barrow mound so huge it can be easily mistaken for a natural hill. However, places of death are not easily disguised against those who serve death. Though its exact nature is unclear to most, the barrow's innate power has drawn others to it, and the agent reports that a local tribe of forest goblins uses its summit for their rituals. It seems likely that any attempt by Kimmler to disturb Marbad's eternal rest will also stir up the Greenskins. However, no challenge is sufficiently daunting to deny the Lichemaster an opportunity to paw through a trove of ancient grave goods in his unending search for power. Awesome. We'll do that in just a moment. How is Vermintide? Can it be played single player? I think technically it can be played single player, but that's definitely not the optimum experience. You may find yourself struggling a bit if you try and single player through that. What died in my army? Skeletons. Put on my grave guard. Oh, my bats. The fell bats died. They weren't that useful anyway. I'll just take more skeletons. Let's go do that. Let's go do that quest battle.
Find me, grave bound.
Are there any fluff lores of magic that CA might add, like the lore of the deep? Yeah. Well, I mean, there are just a lot of lores still to add. We have you have gut magic, or gastromancy, which is the lore of the Great Maw, lore of the ogres. There's the lore of ice, used by the ice witches of... Oh, hold on, speech.
Oh, dear me. Oh, no, we can't have this, can we? The treasures in that tomb, the spirit essence that was once Marbad of the Endels, is mine to harvest, not for these impudent goblins to worship. What a to-do. We shall have to sort this mess out. Punish these creatures, oh yes. Make them think twice about trespassing on the barrows of the dead. That's right. Slay the goblins, my wondrous wights, my warriors of bone, my monsters of necrotic flesh. Do my bidding. Release them of life. Then the mist and shadows will form around me. A cloak formed of the stuff of night.
All right, sorry, I got interrupted. So there's lore of the Great Maw. We still have the lore of ice magic of the ice witches of Kislev. There's still geomancy, which is wielded by the Slann if they really wanted bonus points. You also have obviously the 3 chaos lores: the lore of Slanesh, lore of Tzeentch, lore of Nurgle. There is the lore of Hashut, which is wielded by the Chaos Dwarves. Asaurus and Vermintide, I mean, it would be awesome, but it would be very curious to see how they'd get away with justifying that. That would be a tad tricky, I suspect. Here, okay, let's just march out in groups of 4, I suppose. Oop. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Good enough. I can't come out in front of him. It's so annoying. Oh, this is in front of him. Okay, I can't come out behind him then. Still super annoying. Graveguard. Spooky Ghosts. And then Black Knights.
Lichemaster!
Direwolves, they'll just guard our flanks. I want you to take out that stupid wizard. Psh, you want to go? Let's go, son. I too can shoot nonsense. Someday, never mind. I wanted to be all cool and shoot magic darts, but this is just not gonna happen. You guys might want to. Now you go. Doggos, go eat. Alright, I'm gonna summon Krell into this mess and just let them have fun. I'm gonna run down here. my dear sweet ghosts. I'll go join this fight, I guess. Spears, focus the war boss. Where's my white lord? Or white king? Bring him down here. Knights, engage. X-rays. Kill those archers. Karen race. Knights. Does this do anything to Cav, I wonder? A little bit. We should have backed it up more.
Quiet, skull stuff. I know what I do.
You gonna shoot it? Guess not.
Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Skink would make a better Vermintide character. I would love to get a lizard. I would die like of excitement if they put a lizard man in Vermintide. But unfortunately, the game is sticking pretty well to like trying to have consistency within the Warhammer lore. Don't think we'll ever see a Lizardman character. I mean, I'm not even sure we're ever going to see a new character. You know, I mean, not because they're like lazy or anything, but I think the way they've designed the game, they sort of made it really hard to reasonably add in new characters. And they seem to be well aware of that. You know, and just kind of acknowledge that that might not be something they're able to pursue. You know, like, I haven't even heard whispers of rumors of new characters. I just keep hearing the same old, same old. Well, they got something. I don't know if that, maybe that was something I summoned or not. Graveguard, go make yourselves useful. Krell, kill this dude.
Atrophy and decay.
There we go.
I am Kemla.
What has not shattered? There's no such thing as an unbreakable green skin, at least not... Okay. Yeah, Vermintide is Left 4 Dead, but in Warhammer Fantasy. Yep. It's super fun. And if you don't have a friend to play it with, don't worry. Sometimes we live stream it on my Twitch channel. And if you're in my Discord community, you'll know about when that happens. Would I want Volten as a legendary lord for the Empire? Not really, Talos. I would rather get all the characters in the army book before Volten. There are just a lot of characters with a much larger history I'd be interested in grabbing first. Alright, so we got the Cloak of Mist and Shadows. Awesome. Physical resist, speed bonus, melee defense, makes enemy heroes less successful, improves our ambush chance, and of course gives us the ability to have even more physical resistance.
Let us make doom.
Which is swell. Let's get Walking Dead, and let's pick up Dread Knights.
Then go.
Pop back in Artois so I can heal up to max. I think we just lost some skeletons. Which is fine, because we can always make more. How long till that dude's back? 1 turn? Okay. Oh, goodness. Good night, Gerard. Yeah, I'm staying up till I hear from my brother, because he's supposed to swing by. So you guys are helping me stay awake, and I appreciate that. What kind of playstyle do you think the new Kimmler is best made for? New Kimmler is best for more of a sacking and raiding playstyle. So like you establish a home base here in the mountains, and then kind of what you want to do is just launch out and attack and just make lots of money through sacking wealthy settlements like Marienburg and things like that, while you slowly build up chaos corruption until you can make contact with Muslin and the vampire counts. Not like if you can get them to confederate with you, that's great. But in the case that you can't, at the very least, you just want other forces providing vampiric corruption, because that's the main thing. Is although, ooh, nice, plus 10% weapon strength for Graveguard and Black Knights. Although Kimmler himself does not care about vampiric corruption, his empire does. So like you notice, because I only have 21% here, this area legit hates me and is like trying to force me out, which is super annoying. Which is why I'm having to invest so heavily in garrisons here and stuff like that. Like, I really need to level up Castle Artois so I can build a Balefire Brazier here. That's kind of the biggest threat to Kimmler's campaign, is that you really need to significantly invest in stuff like that. So this place is going to rebel. That's fine. I'm just going to sit outside and pop a stance. And we're going to hire this lord back and make his name something more appropriate. That's driving me crazy. I'm no fun, I know. I'm gonna name him after an actual Necrarch. Much better. that settles the turmoil in my soul. Alright, we're not gonna build him an army just yet. I mean, we will build him a 20 stack of just skeletons, so that he at least has something. Oh, you know what? We'll do it on a turn-by-turn basis. That way I'm not just, like, blowing through all my funds. Especially since this is going to be complete in 3 turns. Okay, so you know what? We'll wait to build his army until this is finished. Or this is finished, because this is going to be very expensive. Because we were going to want Castle Drakenfell's library. It's kind of a big deal. Oops, forgot to move him all the way back. Asking for the final time, is Grease's Goldtooth the richest man in Warhammer Fantasy? The richest character in Warhammer Fantasy is probably Greases, followed immediately by Thorgrim, I would say. But yeah, Greases is probably the wealthiest character in the setting. Because he controls all of the trade routes through the Silk Road to Cathay. If you want to get to Cathay, you have to go through Greases. There's no way around it. Unless you go by sea, but that's incredibly dangerous. Well, Mazdamundi does have a lot of gold, but he also doesn't care about... Ooh, the Beastmen may have just afforded us a very interesting opportunity. Good job, Kazrak. He leveled Marienburg, and now it's empty, so I can go capture it. What about army build? When I play, I mean, I like to play Kimmler thematically. So once I got the free upgrade to get, I run him with a lot of like bone undead. So whites, skeletons, stuff like that. I mean, they synergize really well with him. Now that he can ride a horse, he can ride a Barded Nightmare if you want. You can really take him with anything, and he fits pretty well with it. He's not bad with anything, I would say. Alright, screw Castle Artois. I want Marienburg under my control. If I can get Marienburg, oh boy, that's a lot of money. You will go watch over Artois in my absence.
Darkness comes.
You best grab some... So expensive. Let's grab a skeleton retinue just in case. Seems high rank goes from being really strong to really weak frequently in the lore. In this game, is he strong or weak? Jackson, he starts off weak but gets strong. That's the storyline for this game. Who's Drakenfels? Ugh. So, really long time ago, like, at least 20 years. No, probably 30 years now. Lord Drakenfels was kind of a big character in a very, very early setting of Warhammer Fantasy. He was kind of this really super scary... He was known as the Great Enchanter, which is his most appropriate name because he was a necromancer, and he was invincible, or immortal, more like. He was immortal. But he wasn't a vampire, and he wasn't a lich, and he didn't really fit any of the conventional descriptions we have. He was just kind of there. Uh-huh. Just don't raid my lands, bro. We won't have a problem. Oh, Norska took it?
Yes.
Oh, Wolfric, son. You came barking on the wrong door. You are not taking Marienburg from me.
Kill them, my children.
Get the hell out. Stupid Northman. Defeated Wolfric the Wanderer, Blood Feuder. Oh, I got a really high charge bonus on Kimmler now.
It is night.
Just get the hell out of here. Let's pick up another point of Dread Knights and Ancient Cunning, I guess.
You dare.
Okay, can Artois get a garrison yet? Yes, it can. Let's get that garrison up and running ASAP. And of course, I have absolutely no money for when Blackstone Post is going to level up. Hooray! Anyway, so yeah, Drakenfels, yes. Dreadnoughts, that's correct. Drakenfels was quite literally a Vandal Savage from DC Comics. How's the campaign going? Good. We took Marienburg. I kind of didn't want it, but it was available, and we killed Wolfric to take it, but... Is anyone else getting some lag? I hope not. Don't forget my regiments of renown. Oh yeah, I saw I unlocked the Sternsmen and stuff, didn't I? Yeah, I know. Kimmler really needs that plus 20 charge I've gotten him. Nothing scarier than a random old dude running at you. Any theories, desires on possible unique campaign mechanics for the races of Game 3? Can I vassalize Norska since I killed Wolfric? I think that's a... I mean, I think I can vassalize Norska, maybe. But I don't think I can do it just by killing... I'm pretty sure that's a Norska-specific mechanic. Between Norskins. I don't think the Norskins are going to want crap to do with me.
A challenge? A negotiation. How about this? I let you talk. Then we do.
Yeah, no. They're not too interested. I'd have to go up there and beat them into submission. Which I might do. That does sound like a remotely good... That does sound like a vaguely good time, doesn't it? Okay, so Blackstone Post leveled up, and I have no money. Swell. I need a reliquary. Oh, that'll give me money. Which one's the reliquary? Is this the no, that's the forbidden... Oh, that's the reliquary. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. There's a lot of stuff we need. I need a garrison at some point. So I need to level up this. Level up this. Level up this. Iron would earn the settlement more money, but a forbidden library would earn me more money. No, at least all of these kind of make me some money. I really would like a font of nightmares. Man, they split up so many of these buildings. It's just such a pain. A balefire brazier would be critical. So many things I want, so little time.
Bring me flesh to craft. Now.
Oh, I'm already back at full health. Okay, I'm gonna start raiding the Empire for money, because I just need all the money I can get. Necromancer dude. There you are. Get back here. Oh, that's interesting, Eyes of Tomato. Hail to the frog. Where is Kimmler's start position? Right here. Blackstone Post, which is right next to the, see, there's Altdorf. There's Corone. So you start in the mountain range between Altdorf and Bretonnia. It's not the easiest start position. It's a pretty difficult start position. Wasn't Crooked Moon over at Blackstone? No, Crooked Moon is further south. They're in the mountain range just south of me, and we're good buddies already. At least the openings are only towards Bretonnia. That's true. And thankfully, Kimmler does not have the underway stance. Battletoad, do a battle. As soon as the AI attacks me, you got it, bro. Bro. Only done like 2 turns since the Fey Enchantress so far. Yeah, so see, Skarsnik's down here. This is Skarsnik's domain. We're up here.
Find me, great.
And I have some rather annoying allies at the moment because I have the frickin' I've got the Beastmen who I can't trade with, and I've got the Goblins who I can't trade with.
Darkness.
They are both very destructive, which is, you know, worth noting, I suppose. Oops. But that's about the only good thing that can be said for them. Alright, how much is this? 10,000? Oh my gosh. It's so worth it, though. It's going to increase our income by 400. It's going to increase our research by another 6%. Yeah, that's worth every penny. Let's get you over here. This is going to be making 800. Marienburg will be making a lot of money very soon. But we'll have to defend it in the meantime. Hey Sotek, have there ever been any good aligned necromancers? Nearly all of them have been the most colossal jerks in history. Does Nagash's personality come with the lore? Pero, so dark magic, the kind which you have to use to cast necromancy and the chaos lores, one of the big things about it is that it warps you as a person and it greatly exaggerates your worst features. So, either your pride, your jealousy, your anger, your hatred, your intolerance, like, whatever all of the worst things about you there are, Perot, they're all magnified by the more that dark magic is used by you and corrupts you. So, the answer is pretty much no. There's never really been such thing as a good necromancer. There have been necromancers who have helped the greater good, but not because of it was for the greater good, but because it was for their personal good. Gelt was a good aligned necromancer /S. Well, the end times had a lot of exceptions to all the pre-established rules because the writers didn't really care. I don't really want the public order penalty right now, so. Oh wow, Blackstone Post is about to rebel against me. That's annoying. Everywhere's rebelling. Gosh darn. Bunch of misbehaving pains in the butts. I think we can drop the growth in favor. Well, you know what? Let's just save our money for now. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Oh dang! Oh wait, no, this is making way more money. Okay. For Kimmler, it's greed. Kimmler's was more of an obsession with power and a fear of death. Kimmler was almost entirely driven by the fact that he was really not into aging and the frailty that came with growing old and dying. He was not into that.
No.
Which is something that me and him kind of have in common. If I had the option to pursue dark magic in order to try and avoid dying, you can bet your bottom dollar I'd do it in a heartbeat. Even if it came with some unpleasant side effects. I would much rather hedge my bets on living forever than facing whatever the hell lies on the other side of the veil. But that's just me. I wonder if Kimmler can make friends with the Wood Elves by being at war with the Bretonnians. You can, if you play your cards right. But Kimmler is old as hell? Yeah, Kimmler is old as hell.
You summon the Lichemaster. I see.
And he moves around pretty good, all things considered. Sure, we'll take military access. I'd like to confederate the Red Duke. You know almost everything about Warhammer lore. How long have I read about it? Oh, gosh. I've been reading Warhammer lore pretty much non-stop for about... let's see, how old am I now? I've been reading Warhammer pretty much non-stop for about... math. About 17 years. Been reading Warhammer pretty consistently and thoroughly. Like, I studied it. Like, it was like something that was important to my life for 20 years. Roughly 20 years.
I need more minions.
Casual heresy. Yeah, it's true. Nope, we're saving up for that sweet Castle Drakenfels. I guess I should leave here to come deal with the incoming rebellion. But I've got to deal with the Marienburg rebellion first. Ugh. Maybe I can get Malagor to deal with it for me. Malagor's a bro. He'll help. Well, it wasn't really dedication, I just loved it. It just made me happy. Like, when I was a kid growing up, the thing that made me really happy and excited was Warhammer. You know, I didn't have cable growing up. So, you know, I didn't get to enjoy, like, anime or manga. Or, like, I missed out on the first wave of Eastern influence that affected a lot of people my age. You know, a ton of people my age, you know, grew up with, like, Dragon Ball and Inuyasha and all this other stuff. And I got into that when I was, like, in high school. Or maybe late middle school. When I finally had an opportunity for cable. But, you know, I missed out on a ton of that stuff. Oh, hey, he came down to help me with this. Oh, man, I kind of want to fight this just to see how ridiculous it looks having Beastmen backed up by the undead. This is going to be a pointless fight. I just want to see it. How come a rebellion from Marienburg consists of Demigryph Knights and Steam Tanks? I don't know. This one doesn't. Beastmen language is weird, yeah. Dark tongue, especially the way the Beastmen pronounce it, is very bizarre. Get him, Kazrak. I got your back. Bro, you stay here. Just let me handle this. White King, go. Cairn Wraiths, go. Kill them all. Protect the Beast Bros. Protect the furries. It's not their fault Zootopia was such a good film. I read too many memes. You're immortal and can't die, but your body still ages. Well, necromancy has some shenanigans you can pull. When Kimmler's feeling good, you would not be able to tell how old he is. Like, he seems like he's like maybe in his 40s. Did I see the Detective Pikachu trailer? I did, and I am unfortunately very excited. I am super easy to please, though. Like, I am not a difficult to please consumer. I tend to enjoy a lot of things most people don't. Because a lot of people... Excuse me. I think a lot of people take many forms of entertainment way too seriously. Which seems like it really sucks. It must be so depressing to be a hard ass. Because, like, it seems like you just don't get to enjoy anything. I like how the Beastmen are like, yeah, we'll just wait until like he's completely committed. Hex Race, I'll let y'all catch them. Let's make sure we catch them with a nice Van Hels's Dancing Cobb. And a Curse of Years just for good measure. God, the spell takes like 1,000 years to cast. Alright, the rest of you just killed a lot of them. Actually miscast. Lame. Get in there, you terror-causing goofs. Let none escape. Oh, no, you don't. You don't get to walk away that easily. I'm glad they gave Krell a voice in this, I will say that. Like, Krell was always completely silent in Warhammer Fantasy, which was such a shame. Like, he clearly was capable of communicating because Kimmler would have conversations with him, but you never got to hear Krell's side of it, which was always disappointing. I'm glad in Total War they decided to make Krell actually, like, quite vocal. I mean, it suits him. You figure he'd be yelling about how awesome he is most of the time. What is my favorite lore of magic? Geomancy. I love the geomancy described in Warhammer Fantasy. The Lizardman community, we were begging for playable geomancy for years, and Games Workshop just never gave it to us, and it was heartbreaking. Every time a new edition would come out, we'd be like, oh my god, geomancy, and then it just never happened. Like, when we found out the Slann were... When it leaked in 8th edition that the Slann were getting access to a unique lore, we all got ridiculously hyped. And then it turned out it was just the lore of high magic. And, oh boy, our disappointment was, palpable. Yeah, like Earth magic. Oh, what's my favorite in-game? What's my favorite in-game lore? From Total War or from like Warhammer Fantasy? Like tabletop playable, or like just the video game playable? Have I heard what a buggy crap Fallout 76 is? No, I don't care about Fallout. What is geomancy? Geomancy is controlling the earth. Yeah. So it's like raising mountains, causing earthquake, changing the terrain, ripping open crevices for people to fall into, then you slam them shut. Like Mazdamundi's spell, Ruination of Cities, that's a single... That's like one of the strong spells from the lore of geomancy. But Slann are the masters of geomancy. Like, that's their preferred lore, which they use a lot in the stories. Unfortunately, they never use it outside of the stories because it's too OP. Does only Mazdamundi have Ruination of Cities? Yeah. Yeah, he's the only one that uses it. Oh, start with my favorite in-game lore for Total War. Probably. That's a toughie. Probably. This is just an absolute mess. Like, everyone's so cluttered that they can't hit anything. Get out of here, you bunch of goofs. Let me kill the enemy general so this army will collapse. My favorite lore right now is probably Lore of the Deeps. But when the newness wears off, usually my fallback lore that's my favorite is probably the Lore of Beasts. I have a... Oh, my chat disconnected. Hopefully... on my internet. Hopefully the stream's still working. Get out of the way, all of you. Go on, get. You three. Kill him. Unable to connect to chat. Okay. What happens if I refresh the page? Okay, now it's back. That was weird. But yeah, my favorite lore is the Lore of Beasts. Traditionally. What about Star Magic? That's literally the Lore of Heavens. Lore of Heavens is all about them stars, baby. Did you see my post on my fave? No. Oh, no, yeah, now I see it. My favorite lore to use is Beast because my favorite lord is Dorthu, and I have I love having a just a mana core button. Dude, I wish Transformation of Caden did what it was actually supposed to do. In tabletop, Transformation of Caden would turn your character, would turn the wizard into a monster of your choice, and it would summon a monster, but it would replace your wizard. But even the monsters it could summon, you could summon a Manticore, a Hydra, a Dragon, and like 2 other creatures. The Lore of Heaven sucks. Excuse you. No, it doesn't. Lore of Heavens is probably one of the best lores in this game for multiplayer. Curse of the Midnight Wind and Harmonic Convergence, 2 of the best spells in the game.
Find me, grave.
Watch yourself.
Let us wander this way.
Oh. Let's see. The Abbey at La Massentale in northern Bretonnia has long held Heinrich Himmler's interest. It's a major center of worship for the nature god Tal and is therefore worthy of destruction in Himmler's eyes. More significantly, it serves as a repository for several powerful artifacts. Unfortunately, the Abbey is well defended by the forces of the local duke, meaning that any straightforward attack upon it would prove costly. Fortunately, the Lichemaster has a plan of pleasingly wicked deviousness. First of all, he requires new materials. As the last Empire warriors cut down, Himmler drives his crypt ghouls away. They hiss and gibber resentfully, keen to feast upon the new corpse flesh, but the Lichemaster needs these cadavers unblemished for his scheme to work. He takes up the dark puppet strings of necromancy, and soon a band of Empire troops stands before him once more with only the odd spatter of gore and their dead eyes betraying their true nature. With a rasp chuckle, Himmler sets off for Axbite Pass, the main route to the Grey Mountains, for pilgrims traveling to the Abbey. Once there, he intends to have his new Empire recruits waylay pilgrims as they make their way through the pass. Once word of this supposed aggression reaches the Abbey, it would be strange if there was no response, and Himmler will be ready to capitalize on the ensuing strife. Raid Castle Baston. Give me... Oh, you know what? Give me Galen Gam... Oh, no, give me... Yeah, we'll take that one. Vampiric Corruption buff is always good. Windmaker's fine. So that's one rebellion down. Let's run over here. And let's ask Malagor to kill this one. Hopefully he's up to the task. Oh, we can upgrade Castle Drakenfels. Oh. Now we gotta upgrade this thing next. The Reliquary. Because that'll let me get a Mortis Engine. Which a Mortis Engine is very, very critical for what I have in mind. Is there anyone in the lore that uses every lore of magic? That's what high magic is. That's also what dark magic is. High magic is like a pure mix of... It's a balanced and purified mix of all 8 lores of magic. It's magic in like a purified form. Whereas dark magic is more of you just sort of take the lore of magic, just fucking throw it at the wall. And whatever sticks, sticks. Oh, look, Wolfric's coming back. Is magic derived from Tzeentch or just chaos itself? So magic and chaos are one and the same. But you have to remember that the chaos gods do not precede chaos. Chaos is more like a force or like a realm of pure energy. And what happened is that the chaos gods were created on accident by people, like creatures with consciousness, essentially being born into the world. So like elves, dwarves, humans, those kinds of things. Their existence, basically their emotions, fed back into the warp. Well, the realm of chaos, and that caused a big issue in that it gave rise to all of everything that they were, their imagination, their hopes, their dreams, their personalities, their nightmares, all of that coalesced in the realm of chaos and became aware. And that's what chaos is, which is why it is so fucking terrifying. And is so ridiculously dangerous. It's literally the worst aspect of all life. Sentient life. Would I recommend playing a Belegar campaign? Yes, it's probably... I honestly think Belegar has the hardest campaign in the game, but it's super fun. Given time and a proper diet, Morgr could possibly become a Chaos God? Potentially. I doubt it, but potentially. Chaos Gods are more like spheres of influence inside the realm of chaos that become so strong that they manifest into a singular power, as opposed to Morgr, who is a physical manifestation of the nature of chaos, manifesting in the physical world. Oh, how would I play Belegar? Get Rangers. Belegar, if I recall correctly, has upkeep reduction to Rangers. You're gonna need at least get a Grudge Thrower, 2 Bolt Throwers, and then fill up your army with Rangers and replace as many of your Rangers with Warriors as you can, and just make sure that you take favorable engagements. Oh, it's so tempting to attack Gelt, but we don't want that fight just yet. We have a lot of enemies coming to visit. And I need to make sure Marienburg stays safe.
Follow me.
Oh right, my regiments of renown. We gotta welcome in the new boys. Let's grab the Evil Souls upgrade. Not sure if Evil Souls affects what I think it does or not, but I guess we'll find out. Alright. Then we'll pop into Marienburg. And then let's replace this skeleton unit with Sternsmen. Boop. And let's replace nothing else because I don't have enough money. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab iron. That'll give us, ooh, look at that. Recruitment cost -30 for Graveguard, Black Knights, and Blood Knights. Yeah, please. I like all of those things.
And wolves gather.
More skeletons. Oh, I need to get that dude some zombies. I forgot he has the zombie regen. Am I familiar with the CK2 mod Gehimmelsknacht? No. What is that trait on the far right of the red tree? It's a skill dump. Thick rebar. It's a skill dump. So because I have the 2 skill points for lords on level up, in case you end up getting more skill points than you have slots, you just dump them in there. Would I rather have Teto Echo or Gorok in Total War Warhammer 2? At this point, I'd rather have Gorok. What new buffs did Kimmler get in campaign? A bunch. Oh no! Oh, you bitch. Ooh, that was not okay. Which settlement was that? Ooh, shouldn't have done that. You should not have done that. Kimmler can inhabit mountains at no penalty. He doesn't suffer attrition when walking through non-vampiric controlled territory. And he got some other vague buffs. Oh, she didn't take it. She just sacked it. But I'm about to kick the crap out of her. Okay, that wasn't my important one. That's good. But still, like, shouldn't have done that, bitch. I'm gonna make her eat that.
Find me, Greyhound.
Come here, you hussy.
March.
What the fuck? How'd you run the way the hell over there? Sorcery.
What?
Alright, Gilch, you're gonna need to back the hell up, sir. Okay, I am marching on Corone right now. I am mad. Oh man, I cannot believe the audacity of these people. Requires a forbidden library. Okay. Does this also require... Okay, these require a forbidden library, which I would like to get. Another 10,000. Why is everything so expensive? Yeah, I know. She fucking teleported. It was bullshit. Dude, Corone's going down. I'm angry now. Like, if I lose Marienburg for a little bit, it's not a big deal. I'll just come back and I'll just take it on my way back. Especially it looks like the Empire's running off to go do something. Wolfric, you should get the hell out of here if you know what's good for you. I should not have started a war with him. He's gonna make me regret that. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? Okay, we need to make sure not to kill Lewin, because otherwise we won't get a blood kiss for it. Because there's currently a bug right now where, so you get blood kisses for killing faction leaders in battle, but there's currently a bug where if the faction leader is leading a reinforcement army, you won't get the blood kiss. Where does the Fey Enchantress fall in the ranks of magic users in lore? Ooh, that's a tough one. The Fey Enchantress is very, very similar to the... Oh, hold on. My brother's calling. Chat, excuse me for just a minute. My brother's downstairs and is here to get his stuff so they can go home, and it's cold. So I'm gonna go help my brother real quick, and then I will be back. We'll wrap up what we're working on. So forgive me. I'll be gone for just a minute. I'll just leave this running. So you'll have to amuse yourselves in chat for just a moment. I apologize for the inconvenience. I will be right back. goodness, puppy. Oh my lord. It is fucking freezing out there. Whew. Come here. Come here. Come on. Up, 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 up. Okay, that's as close as she's gonna get. Hey, this is Chloe. I don't know if y'all have ever met her, but this is... I always have trouble adjusting this thing. There you go. Hey. This is Chloe. I live in Texas. I live in Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is my dog Chloe. She's the channel mascot when she bothers to be here. Yeah, she's pooped. It is too late for her. But yeah, I live in northern Texas, and I'll tell y'all what, it is freezing as fuck outside. Yeah, she's ready to go to bed. Alright, so my brother's home, got that all taken care of. He and his wife are gone. God, it's so cold. It's like that bitter cold where it's just there's nothing fun about it. You know, it's not like a nice chill. You know, like sometimes you get up north, it's just windy and bitter and brutal, and it just feels deadly. You know? Well, these 2 a.m. streams, they should not make a habit out of them. I think generally this is considered poor decision making, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, we'll have our main force go after the main force here. This force looks a little tattered. Oh, nope. This force is definitely stronger. Maybe this is the one that's a little tattered. Going after these guys. They'll catch them eventually. Killer's way out in front, but that's okay. These are just mounted yeomen. We'll just not let them complete that charge. Oh no, you're stuck. What a shame. Here, let me stab you to death. Just move like so. Tell the zombies to keep fighting. And let these skeletons help us. Rest of you guys, charge. Please make this a habit. Oh, dude. If I make this a habit, like, here's the thing. Like, if I was a healthy, in shape individual who made good life decisions, then I would totally agree that this is, like, super cool and all that jazz. But I'm not those things, unfortunately. I've made poor decisions in life, so my body does not like me already. And I try not to give it too many more reasons to hate me when I can avoid it. I mean, if I could get back in shape... That's the scary thing, is I used to be in shape. But... Then I got my lovely injury, and that changed life pretty badly. I got tore up pretty good, and I got fat.
For my master!
Stay on her krill. Actually close these shadows just so I don't take any damage from stupid source. Y'all keep pushing aggressively. Sternsman, let's have y'all come like solo this army over here. Y'all can start heading over that way. These archers are super annoying. Let's send the cavalry like that. You in to deal with her. give the order to march that way.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Okay, they're fighting foot squires. I should be able to win that fight pretty easily.
At once.
I wonder if I can get a good wind of death somewhere. They'll keep fighting.
Mighty champion.
Yeah, my throat got jacked up a few years back. It was pretty terrible. Gave me my anxiety disorder, and it was just bad. It was bad all around for everybody. No good times were had. Those are Grail Knights. Oof. Black Knights are going to need a little love if they're going to win this fight.
I know.
There we go. 85 melee defense and 67 melee, or 85 melee attack, 67 melee defense. That ought to do it. Just be safe. We'll persevere these guys so they can't run away. Have the spearmen wrap around the front. Okay, come on, guys. Keep moving. Silly Grail Knights. Is that a Grail Relic? It is. Dire Wolves. Why don't y'all eat the Grail Relic while the Hex Raids eat the Sword Dudes? Alright. This crap's getting really annoying. There's some zombies underneath these guys. They have a catapult, and I still haven't done anything about it. There.
Quiet, Skullstaff. I know what I do.
What's the Discord info? I will post it in chat as soon as this fight's over.
Death.
Yeah. Oh, that Wind of Death did a good job. Clean this up real nice. Where the hell is that catapult? There it is. X-rays. Go shut that thing down. You tired of waiting? I'm sorry, big girl. I'm almost done. I'll come get you. She gets a little crabby. No. The Discord link is not in the info, though. That's a really good idea, and starting tomorrow it will be. That has honestly never occurred to me till someone just said that. No, the only thing in the info is like the Streamlabs link, where if someone's gonna donate to the channel, I really prefer they go there, and then it's like the Patreon link, and then the Fanatical link, which Fanatical is a super awesome website where you can actually pick out discounted games, and I make a small commission off that. It's great for everyone, especially since they're actually a good company, which is so rare.
Heinrich Kemmler. I run at once.
Hey, thanks, Valiant. I appreciate it.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Oh, there's a Morty. I was like, are none of the mods here? Like, I don't expect any of the mods to be here because I never stream this late. So this is a bit unusual. So I'm not surprised a lot of them aren't around, but Amority's here. Okay, leave the Paladin. We'll deal with him in good time. Okay, these dire wolves are getting overwhelmed. Hex raids, go finish off that stupid thing. You go get rid of these archers. You chase off these nerds. You chase off this nerd. You lot come around the flank. You, what are you? You're disintegrating zombies. Chase these archers. Kemmler. Where's my sweet boy? Okay, he's fighting Lewin. That's okay. I'll activate the Cloak of Shadows. Keep it nice and safe. Really want another Wind of Death. It costs 17 wins magic this time. Black Knights around the flank. And charge. Okay, they're shattering. Good. Good. Do not kill Lewin. Do not kill Lewin. That would be a direct violation of orders, because we won't get the blood kiss if we kill him, so we want him to escape. You. Kill that Grow Relic, though. Grow Relics are super annoying. Also, have some health. Okay, Morty, thanks for coming by. Yeah, is that Discord link working for everybody? Oh, there's Krell. I was wondering where the... Where is Krell? Okay, that Grow Relic is gone. Excellent. What a messy battle. Should be plenty of corpses after that. On just, you know, for us to pull from. Yeah. About 1,700 Bretonians. 1770. Link's good? Awesome. So, the only way to get blood kisses is by wounding or assassinating enemy heroes, which is the easiest way to get them. You can also get them by defeating or killing an enemy faction leader in a battle, but if they are leading a reinforcement army, it's bugged. It won't work. So now we're going to pursue Lewin. Well, maybe not now. I probably need to go to bed. Because I had Texas chili tonight for dinner, which was delicious, and I have no regrets. But I can feel that heartburn creeping up on me.
Please, let's...
No, I don't really want to break my treaty with the orcs. Thanks. I actually like the orcs causing problems. Hey, Turn Bar. Oscar von Drac. Alright, let's take care of a few things. Ooh, Baleful Ritual is super good. Oh, Blood of Power is super good. Yeah, let's grab Blood as Power. I really want that. That growth is such a big thing. Scarred Vet. Hat Scarred Vet instead of Scar Vet. I amuse myself to pretty extreme degrees. Alright, let's... I feel like a Forbidden Library would be the best thing here. Yeah. Yeah. So expensive.
I need more minions.
More skeletons die. Oh, Varix Reavers. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. I think we are good to call it a night. Oh, I was about to talk about the Fae Enchantress and where she falls in power rankings. Well, I can answer a couple last-minute questions. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night there. Just because I have to go to bed. it's like 1:30 in the morning or something absurd like that. And if I don't go to bed, I'm not gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna stay up all night, and then it's just gonna be bad. So in any event, thank you all for coming by. As a quick answer to the Fae Enchantress, the Fae Enchantress is much like Alariel, the Everqueen. Both of them are incredibly powerful in their territory, and if their land is healthy. If Ulthuan or Bretonnia, or Athaloran for that matter, is suffering the houses of their power, then those sorcerers or what have you suffer along with them. So, for instance, the Fae Enchantress is easily one of the most powerful wizards in the world, as is the Everqueen, but only if their power is at its maximum capacity, which means that their lands have to be undisturbed, uncorrupted, and not in pain. But if you're attacking Ulthuan or you're attacking Bretonnia, then you're weakening those ladies, which is gonna put their lives at risk, and it reduces their level of power. Like the Everqueen used to be one of the strongest wizards in the world, like on par with some of the Slann, until there was a really critical battle with Morothy that resulted in the Everqueen having to separate her power from Ulthuan itself, and that jacked up a lot of things. What does MP cost mean? Multiplayer cost. So I have Toronto here. I'll show you. So the multiplayer scene for this game is actually very popular and is proving to be very competitive and very enjoyable to watch. I play in it frequently, and I'm personally looking forward to hopefully being a caster for more events, so like an announcer, because I think that's somewhere I could really shine. So MP cost just refers to all these numbers. It's just stuff like, you know, people will talk about like, oh, you know, Ungors cost 300. Here's the stat line you get to it, and they'll talk about if they're worth it or not. Or, you know, with characters, they'll talk about Kazrak, if he's worth it more to go on foot, or whether it's worth paying the cost for his chariot, which would be 350, which abilities you should take or reduce off him to bring his cost down, what items are worth taking, which Dark Mail is actually pretty good now. That's all it means. In any event, I hope you will all join me over at my Discord. I will go ahead and link it again one last time. Expire never. Infinite number. Oh, it booted me out of my own chat. That's funny. There you go. So, thank you all for watching. Oop. It was a fun time. I'm really pleased with how many people we had here tonight, considering it's just me and Dov doing a versus campaign and then just me screwing around with Kimmler for a bit. 120 people? That's fucking awesome. So thank you guys for coming by. I very much appreciate it. Like, I deeply appreciate it. How would I have Toronto? I have no idea. I am not a fan of... I do not enjoy Steel Faith Overhaul mod. It's too much for me. It changes too much, and I think it distorts the game into something I don't want it to be. In any event, thank you all for watching. Is this becoming a catchphrase yet? Sure. I am bad at goodbyes because I tend to repeat myself constantly. So I'm leaving now. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye. Love you.